Okay, it's recording.
It did.
And I can see all of us.
So who wants to start this shuffle fucking adventure off of? Again, thank you guys for actually doing birthday shenanigans with me, even if it was one day late.
Of course.
Much appreciated. If only we had better dinner.
Okay, well, you know, that's why we're here to talk about our problems.
Fucking crazy.
I'm gonna place the bar.
I don't even think we're talking about our problems. We're talking about someone else's problems.
Our problems that we have are someone else's problems then.
Not even our problem.
Did anybody want to play as the bar? Does okay if I play?
No.
There you go.
I wanted you to play.
Someone played as the bard, but no one used the bard's power.
Oh my god, it fits so secure.
so does.
This is amazing. By the way, we're playing Betrayal of Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. It's like Betrayal House on the Hill, but D&D.
Yeah. And
Which, if you don't know either of those games, then good luck to you.
In Betrayal at House on the Hill, or Betrayal on House of the Hill.
It's
Whatever.
Oh wait.
They have like little tabs here you can attach to your characters to show their stats.
Here,
and
let
they're
me do a close up.
incredibly loose and just fall apart all the time.
You put these little black things onto the.
Stat
Get
bits.
closer. It's got autofocus.
So you put these little black things on the stat numbers and have it actuate. In Betrayal House on the Hill, it's just like, whoops, it goes everywhere. Who knows? But now it actually
Fits.
stays.
Also, to set the scene, it's like 10 at night. Michael's been awake for how many hours now?
Over 24.
29.
29.
Wait, what time is it?
What?
What time is it?
It's 10:20.
It's 10:20? Yeah, 29.
I have gotten, I want to say 5 hours of sleep over the past 2 days.
It's about right.
I got 3 hours of sleep last night.
I got 7 and I feel normal. This is wrong. It is,
Opening
but I'm
and
saying.
closing is not fun for jobs.
So, it's my birthday. And
Day after his birthday.
yesterday was my
Baffled
birthday.
belated
Let
birthday.
him do the speaking
No,
starts.
never.
Are you kidding me? Would it be this friend group if we let each other talk?
No, it wouldn't.
We cannot.
Exactly. I said, today, I'm going to have people over to my house. And we're going to have a fun time. This is my house. I had Michael over, and we spent 2 hours talking. It was great fun. And then Olivia and Raphael came over. We were at my house. We played this once. I got my ass handed to me.
I killed him in a round.
Oh, the fastest you could possibly kill a person.
Killed him.
And so Cameron had work. Cameron had a lot of work.
So much
And
work.
so we said, instead of just sitting at house waiting for Cameron to get off work and then having Cameron come to us and then go back, we'll come here.
Which is like an hour drive away.
Yes. I drove with Raph, those two drove together, we got here. Cameron got off work, showered, came here, and I had an idea. I wanted to go to Denny's. We've been to Denny's before.
It's a tradition.
Yes, it's a thing that we do,
I don't know why.
and there's a place we usually went, and it usually turns out well.
We like the people there. It's fast. The food is like the best you can expect from a Denny's.
So mediocre. at best.
Solidly mediocre.
They
like
refill water on time.
on time.
You can tell that we didn't go to the normal days.
Yes.
In our town, we finally got a second Denny's, which it used to be another place that shut down, and they opened it. They remodeled it. It looks real pretty on the inside.
Yes, we'll give them that compliment.
Yeah.
It looks very
It
nice.
looks very nice.
Yeah, it's been open for maybe a couple months now. Anyway, it should be slammed and like really popular. It was not when we arrived there.
It was not empty.
That's fair.
If we walked into an empty Denny's in the middle of the summer in this town, we would have turned around and left. We walked in and there was a normal number of people. We sat down. 10 minutes later, a server showed up. And that was the start.
We were in between two of her tables, so she passed us and saw us
3 or 4
multiple
times, yeah.
She was going to tables and just kind
She
of
definitely
ignoring.
saw us.
She was ignoring us. I'm like, oh, maybe they have a new person, or it's not her section.
table, yeah.
Maybe she's taking one table for someone else. We've all worked in restaurant capabilities. We know that shenanigans happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, initial things might be fucky for reasons other than a server is shit. 10 minutes later, server shows up. In the interim of us getting anything, the table directly behind these two were having the time of their lives. And by that I mean they were having a horrible time. The table behind us, Michael and I, was having a horrible time.
I just like that we got to hear her apologize for the wait being so long multiple times before we even got our food. When I heard that, I'm like, this is going to be an interesting time here.
So server shows shows up. She's a J1 student, so she's foreign. I don't think her English was all the way there.
Thank you.
Like,
Do you have
much better than any foreign
inspiration?
language I have, but it was not at the level you needed to be a server.
She could speak and understand it, but not fast and not thorough.
And not numbers.
And not numbers.
Which is pretty fucking important for serving.
Talk about where she showed up and she was like, "Oh, you guys haven't been served yet."
Yeah.
Okay.
After 10 minutes
Where
of passing us.
where she was like genuinely surprised, like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, people are in my section and I just haven't talked to them."
We ordered drinks.
Yes, we did. We ordered 4 waters for the 5 of us. Two horchata milkshakes, 2 vanilla milkshakes.
And
And a cold brew coffee.
That is true.
Because I'm about to fall asleep still.
what? The first thing we got was 2 waters in your coffee.
And a coffee.
Yes, the 2 waters and the coffee came out first.
I don't even know if it was coffee. I don't think it was caffeinated.
To give
Just
credit where
tastes
credit is
super
due,
fucking
though, they understood that you ordered the thing and gave it to you,
Yeah.
Yes.
whether it was
I-
correct
I
entirely.
was
or not.
really surprised because I saw a Coke on her like serving thing. I'm like, did she get all of our? We didn't order any Coke.
Oh, yeah, no, it
But
was
she
for the
gave it
table
to the table.
behind
Yeah,
us.
I know. But she got their drink orders correct. So me and Mark had to share a water.
Yes.
Raphael never got a water.
And Michael had one.
Michael had a water.
Yes.
We only got 2 waters.
The entire time.
The entire
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Not even refills on those.
No.
He took them away later on and just
And
never
never
came
got
back.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we ordered all of our drinks, we also ordered all of our food because she's like, "Oh, you guys have been here. You must know what you want to eat."
Yeah.
She literally said, "You guys should be ready. It's been like, you
Yeah.
guys have been here for a
And she was
while."
right, to be fair.
Yeah.
She was right.
We ordered an appetizer plate.
What do you think?
Bacon cheddar tots, because those were mine. I wanted those.
Bacon cheddar tots. We had cheese quesadilla.
And I got chicken strips.
Bacon cheddar tots should have been about 10 of them. The strips should have been about 3, and then the quesadilla should have been about a full thing,
Yeah.
cut into about 5-6 pieces.
That's what you normally expect from ordering them. They gave us a number for the cheddar tots. They did not give us a number for either of the others, but you expect what you expect.
Yes.
And we've been to Denny's before, and it's the same. Supposed to be the same thing. I think we're still on drinks though.
Right, we are, because 10 minutes passed.
10 minutes
I
passed.
forgot about this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's good. A lot happened.
So, she comes to the table. What does she come to the table with, Cameron?
2 to-go cups, like it said Denny's like to go on it in all of the photos. And when we've been to the other Denny's, they give you like a glass milkshake and then like a shaker where the milkshake
Actually,
is shaken.
you know what? I'm gonna go get us waters now,
Please,
like proper.
I'm very thirsty.
And I'm gonna come back with 4.
Oh my god.
So she came up with 2, and she's like, "All right, here I got your milkshakes. Your 1 vanilla milkshake, your 1 horchata milkshake."
We were
There you go.
very clear, because it wasn't like we said, we want 2 of one and 2 of the other.
Yeah,
it was, you want 1, you want 1, I want 1, Michael wants 1.
She wrote all of it down. Like we didn't like rush her. She took her time like writing all the information about the orders down.
Now, I could imagine her missing my horchata because I said mine rather fast.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can imagine that.
But Cameron and I came immediately after each other, and we were clear and slow. Missing 1 horchata from what you just said would have been a whoops.
You know, a normal
We
mistake.
got 1 vanilla and 1 horchata.
We didn't know which was which.
Yes, they looked
Identical.
exactly the same.
They did not taste the same, but my vanilla, because I'm the one who took it first, my vanilla, I honestly couldn't tell if I was drinking the horchata. Raph said I was drinking the vanilla because he was drinking the horchata
Yeah.
for certain.
Yes. So we're like, okay, we got 2 more milkshakes.
Yes.
We have another vanilla and another horchata.
So, we order 1 vanilla and 1 horchata.
Well, like we don't. We just tell her.
In addition,
Yes.
we said we got the other ones. Can we please have them? And she goes, all right. Goes back to the back. Comes out. 1 more vanilla.
Singular vanilla. Which she said, okay, here's your horchata, and like passed it to Michael. It was a vanilla milkshake. Even they don't know the difference between it. Like, we should have taken a picture because these things, it was amazing. They were just all this like kind of like murky shade of white.
We made a joke in the place that they probably only have 1 drink machine, and they just put different things in there for flavorings.
They had the horchata, looked exactly the same as the vanilla, looked
It was-
exactly
it was-
the same as her
the coffee.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like to add that it was also the same color as my coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee. I will say, to their credit, and I think this is to their credit, they were milkshakes.
They were milkshakes.
They were milkshakes.
They were definitely
I
milkshakes.
drank it and went, yes, this is a milkshake.
We have 3 milkshakes, 2 waters. One's already gone because Michael doesn't eat anything, and then whenever he goes to a restaurant, he's a black hole.
Michael gets a water and some flavored drink. Usually the flavored drink comes first, and he immediately drinks all of it, and then just sips on water for the rest of the minute.
No. And then downs the water, and then has like 3.
Occasionally, down the water and you have 3.
Yeah, but it's most of the flavored drink. But I guess you didn't get the flavored drink, so you just had to drink the water first.
Michael was done with the water, and it was sitting on the table. Busboy, servers, what we do. Empty water glass. I'm gonna get you another water.
Yeah.
Guess how often that happened?
Keep that in mind. Just wait. We'll get to it later.
Yeah. So 3 milkshakes.
We
one,
say, go
like,
get the other milk.
This still full water. 1 empty water. She comes back. Horchata is vanilla. She's gone. And we're like, well, goddamn it.
She comes back out of the kitchen and goes, we're out of the bacon cheddar tots.
Oh, and with 1 more milkshake that was horchata. So we got 4 milkshakes.
We got that.
Coffee.
Still missing the waters.
Still missing 2 waters.
But she comes out of the kitchen and goes, we're missing the bacon cheddar tots. And I go, damn it, I wanted those.
Look around the table, everybody's just like, at this point...
We'll just take the 2. We'll just take the 2. It's
There's
okay.
an option to pay for 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. So we just dropped that off the
Yeah.
order. They fixed that when we were going to do
They
the bill.
absolutely
Yeah.
fix it. Yeah.
That, again, to their credit. The
To
people
their
paying the bill was very good.
That poor manager.
That was the man.
That poor
Yeah.
manager
Mhm.
up in the front.
They come out with our food. They came with 2 strips of chicken.
Like
Chicken.
2.
Chicken.
1 strip of chicken, 1 like
Half strip.
nugget, maybe.
I don't even know if either of them were full strips. They were both like really thin.
Thin,
Yeah.
sad.
Like this big-ish.
They still tasted like what you'd expect from a chicken strip from a Denny. The fucking quesadillas.
It was a very small case. Normally I'm used to like a Denny's case being like folded in half.
Oh
like,
god,
cut-
it's so
cut-
big.
Yeah, cut in,
It's
like,
so
fours.
large. Why did I order this?
There were 6 pieces on the platter.
Yeah.
So far so good. Ish.
They're about that big.
Not very large.
They're super small.
They're very small. We take a bite. It's just fucking Kraft singles on a tortilla.
Kraft American singles.
On a tortilla, melted probably in the microwave.
One Kraft single to be like not multiple Kraft singles.
Just 1.
They're like, okay, that's good.
Yeah, like they gave enough Kraft singles for a quesadilla, but only enough so that you are not confused that they didn't just hand you a tortilla and hope for the best.
Yes. Like I was eating it. Like I was like, it just tastes like a tortilla. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I had to get like further into it to be like,
Do you know
there's
how
cheese?
Do you know how a LaCroix is like?
Yeah.
It's like
I thought it was
someone.
LaCroix.
Whatever the fuck it is, I don't have respect for that drink.
You know how it's like hints of strawberries?
It's like you rolled a lemon past water.
Yeah.
That's what it was like with cheese.
On this tortilla.
You just rolled a block of cheese by the tortilla.
It's something that drunk Olivia would come home and make and be like, this is what I needed.
Yes,
And then the next morning you're
But
like, what the fuck
you
did
don't
I
pay
eat?
$5.
You
Exactly.
would also give yourself sour cream. There were no condiments.
No condiments at
Like
all.
he's like no honey mustard, no, like anything for the strips.
Nothing.
Nothing for the quesadilla.
Nothing.
Like no salt.
And we're not asking for a whole lot because this is what we've had in almost every single other place.
It's a
Every
Denny's.
other Denny's.
We're not there to have high dining.
We're literally just please, like, our food in a reasonable time. And like a condiment, just the 1.
Sure, there's
Oh,
ketchup at the
absolutely.
table, but
Ketchup on a
Quesadilla?
quesadilla.
So at this point, we have nothing left to do but laugh at the situation. We feel like we're in this like purgatory
Oh yeah,
hell
little
zone.
space.
liminal space was the word I kept using.
Oh my god.
And
We
my-
just turned to the right. Empty room.
Right for you,
Empty.
left for me, over the top. There is a set of double doors that goes into a room. They are open, the room is empty.
Completely. Completely empty.
It's like 8:30.
2 of the lights are out. I I can't even tell what time it is
The
anymore.
art next to me was of the Lincoln Memorial, where the armrests of the Lincoln Memorial were forks.
And he was sitting on a cheeseburger.
He was?
He was sitting on a cheeseburger.
My joke that I'm the most proud of that I made at that table, and is the worst joke I've probably ever made, is word of mouth is a disease. And I hope this place gets fucking cancer.
It was literally like, this is purgatory. Like, we died in a car crash, and this is like in all the TV shows where you're just trying to figure out you're dead. It's like the fucking, what was the Death Parade?
Yeah.
Like, before you figure out that it's a game. It was that feeling.
Something went wrong, and I don't know what.
Yeah. And you're
What
sitting
choices
there.
did I make in my life?
Where are my memories of like the past half an hour? I just looked down at my watch and oh my god, it's been half an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, time just flowed differently.
It was like
They had USB plugs in the walls, and I swear those things were set up so they could steal your personal information.
Cameron plugged his phone in. It went from like what 13 to 43%.
In like 10 minutes.
In like 10 minutes.
And then through like an
We
hour.
still haven't gotten our milkshakes.
So we got this thing, and like an hour
No,
later.
an hour and a half later, our
real
food comes out.
Wait, quick intermission. I want to talk about the bathroom.
So,
40 minutes in, we decided we need to go to the bathroom.
this is when we had determined this was liminal space. So we didn't have any expectations anymore. But Cameron and I and Olivia,
Go to the bathroom.
so she could check the women's,
Yeah.
and we could check the men's.
Also, I had downed like 3/4 of this coffee, and I just
So
really.
we didn't need to go, but like, it wasn't so urgent. We just wanted to have a change of scenery.
Yeah.
So Olivia, the woman's.
Women's bathroom. Pretty nice. Like stone walls, tile floor, spacious enough rooms. Like there's some toilet paper on the floor, but people are messy. It's a Denny's. This is expected.
Again.
It's okay.
You go to a Denny's and you only expect so much. Seeing toilet
only
paper on the floor is like, Denny's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denny's. I'm at Denny's. There's a sink. It works. The soap is filled. There was no trash cans anywhere, which is actually pretty fucking bad for a women's restroom. I forgot to mention that. Like, what
they
do you
also
want me to bring out bloody tampons? Just
At the same time, though, they didn't have paper towel dispensers.
they did not
So,
have paper towel dispensers.
At the very least, it's wrong but understandable.
Yeah, they did have air dryers though, so I can understand the no paper towel dispensers,
And
but
also-
still a trash can in the women's restroom, please.
It's
Remember
also,
to note, this is the complaint for the women's restroom.
The complaint.
What were you saying?
it's also the worst of the hair dryers, the accelerator. It just
yeah.
like makes your skin
No, Michael, Michael, not the accelerator, the accelerator.
Sorry.
Extreme!
That's how it's spelled. Yeah.
But all in all, nice bathroom. I'd give it like
A
6
Denny's out of 10. A Denny's out of
a
10.
Denny's out of 10.
It was a
yeah.
Denny's out of 10
It was a
bathroom.
Denny's out of 10.
The men's bathroom was a completely different experience.
Completely.
Let's start going counterclockwise around the room.
Okay.
Let's start with the floor and the walls, and then do what's in there.
Okay. So, Olivia mentioned this. Her bathroom was, did she mention this? How it was decorated as a bathroom should be?
You
Yeah.
mentioned that there's nice walls, tiled
nice tile
floor.
floors. Bathroom.
The men's bathroom did not have that. The men's bathroom was like, oh, we need another bathroom. We're going to build some walls here on an already built dining room. So the floor in the bathroom was the same as the floor in the dining room. It continued through when you opened the door.
There was no dividing line on the ground.
Yes.
The walls were just like this wall. Not with any of the art on it, not with anything to make a wall look good, just a white bland wall.
They at least had a drain to distinguish that this is a bathroom.
Yes.
There was a drain there.
There was a drain.
There was a
It
drain.
was lost on like the fake wood paneling.
I looked for about 5 minutes for that goddamn drain because I was like, there's gotta be a drain here. Please tell me there's a drain. And I found it.
Forward in front of you as you walk in the door.
You see the mirrors.
You see the mirrors and you see the sinks.
Well, mirror.
It's a one-piece
Yeah.
mirror that
Yeah.
you expect from a bathroom.
But
The
yeah.
mirror was Denny's out of 10. The
Sink.
the sinks were operational. They worked. Hot water came out one side, cold water came out the other. The faucet positioning wasn't such that it spilled on the floor.
Yeah.
Fine, it's a sink.
It worked.
Like, we had a trash can in our
Yeah, no, we did.
The men's bathroom
But-
had a trash can.
There was a hole cut out, And Cameron had to tell me that there was a trash can.
There wasn't a trash can that was like connected to the sink and the whole.
Or like a little bit below, so you can pull it in and out.
It was like what you like keep in like your room, like a small
tiny trash can.
Yeah, like and it was slightly off centered from the hole too.
You have to go. You have to bend down or put your arm through the hole to drop something in the trash.
You have to either go like through the hole or under the sink straight up if you want to get in that trash. Like there was there were paper towels lying next to the trash can, surprisingly enough.
You said so.
I don't know where they came from. That's why I was like, I was washing my hands and I looked down and I'm like, oh, that's a trash can and paper towels.
Why?
Did you use toilet paper?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't.
Where did these come from?
Yeah.
Sinks. That's the sink situation. There are 2 stalls.
Oh,
The
is that
handicap
right?
stall doesn't have enough room for a wheelchair. If you went in there as a handicapped individual, you're gambling. But that's not the worst stall.
There's only 2.
They did have plenty of handrails in the handicap stall. But
So many
also
handrails.
on the stall itself, not the wall.
No. So you just,
I don't know how structurally sound that is.
it's not up to code. I'm just going to put that out. I know.
Yeah, I was like, why? I looked at it like, there's a lot of handrails like on the stall.
What the fuck?
Like on the, I don't know if most people are watching American, like on the part that's like is raised. It's not like a wall, but like the part you can dip under for some reason.
The part with like the 2 wide gaps.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
America. Because America. Or USA.
That's not the worst stall.
No, that's not
Michael?
not the worst stall.
Again, there were 2 fucking stalls and 2
2.
the worst. How does this?
2.
How does this happen?
The other stall. Toilet. If you go off the toilet and stand up, you are now taking up all of the space in the stall. If you would stand up and turn to your right, there's the door. It is the smallest, compact stall you could get, and the door's to your right.
It's
Something that we didn't mention is that the handicap stall like juts out past.
they're not like flush with each other.
If they were, it would be better, because then you'd actually have space in the stall to turn around and take down your pants.
To awkwardly stand up on the toilet seat. Just kind of like jump and put your legs out.
It's not that bad, but
No, it's just they like. It's like you're like playing The Sims. You're like, I need to fit a stall in this house. Yeah, I can't. All right, I'm gonna move the door. I'm just gonna like shove it in the side, put a door in there. It counts as a toilet.
Then you put the door in backwards and you're just like, fuck it, it's fine.
It's fine.
the urinals were okay. There was a wall between them and a wall between them and the door. So you don't walk in the door and go, there's a dick.
That's true.
The urinals were Denny's out of 10.
Yes. They weren't no fancy automatic flushing urinals, but
Wait,
yeah.
what?
They weren't posh motherfuckers, they were just a goddamn urinal. And sometimes all you need is a
Automatic
goddamn...
flushing urinals?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's a motion sensor.
Do you want to put your hand where someone has just put their dick hand?
No.
I mean, like you have automatic flushing toilets, so it's
True.
it's just literally the same thing.
I can't
So-
describe the feeling like that it gave you well enough to just.
Why are we here?
It's just like
Just to suffer?
it's like you could have been
In purgatory.
in any universe.
Yes.
I would accept that. I would have.
You kept saying it was the restaurant at the end of the universe.
Yeah. I would have accepted that I had gone to space and I was like floating around.
Yeah.
Like I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. Like it's that feeling. Like
I said in there, we're going to walk out this door and we're going to be Rick Van Winkle. It's going to be 70 years later and we're not going to know how it happened.
oh, and I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense.
Especially with the room that was next to us, it was just like, this place looks like it's supposed to be reserved for somebody. Just
Yeah, exactly.
No one's
Who the
there.
fuck reserves a room in a Denny's?
What party are you having? It's just a fucking room with the doors open.
I've seen
There's
her
nobody
parties.
there.
I remember saying, I want to get 14 people in here, sit at the giant top table that they had, which was like, again, a super long table right by the entrance with high seats. And I just want to get 14 people, and I want to play D&D there, and I want to get waters and one appetizer for the entire group of us. You were upset at me for that because you're like, that's rude of the servers, and I go, is this place slammed enough to matter?
That's
Like we
just
said,
super asshole move.
The only thing that's slammed in there is the food.
Anyway,
Speaking of the food,
we returned from
segues.
Oh yeah.
We returned from the bathroom.
Food's still not there. It's
Yeah,
been 40
it's-
minutes now.
Another 40 minutes has to pass before our food arrives.
Mm-hmm.
Not from the bathroom. I got back there and then like maybe 5-10 minutes later.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was
wasn't
like
that.
an
It
hour
wasn't
and a
that
half.
wasn't that long from the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like
Yeah.
an hour
Yeah.
20 to get our food.
Yes, it was way too long.
It was entirely too
So,
long.
The food comes.
She also didn't remember who ordered what. She
Yeah.
She had to ask.
To be fair, it had been long enough to forget.
That's fair.
To be honest, I had forgotten.
So the food that we ordered in turn, you were sitting in the far left and had ordered first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were basically sitting like this, except Michael was with me here.
and Raphael.
And we were switched. We weren't sitting like this at all, Mark. What the fuck are you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
you were on that side, we were on
Okay,
this
yeah,
side.
yeah.
that's fair.
So you were sitting there and got a meatloaf.
Yep.
With potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind.
Red
What
skin
did Raph get?
Raphael got a double cheeseburger.
And fries.
And the milk, milkshake, whatever. We're long past that.
The-
That's long been.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4 empty milkshake cups on the table.
Mm-hmm.
2 empty waters.
Nothing ever bust.
No. She took the waters.
No, she took the waters after we ate.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
We're not there. So
Chronological order. Raph got the double cheeseburger and fries.
I got the bacon avocado burger and fries.
I got the French toast slam.
And I got
With sausage and eggs.
And welcome to the
And
slip.
the eggs were over
Medium.
medium. Okay.
Yeah.
And bacon. Sorry.
and I got a sriracha burger. Notice how none of us said what flavor burgers we wanted. We didn't say medium well done, none of that.
Nothing.
They-
I got to what was it? She asked me something.
Sides. What
Sides.
Sides.
And you misheard his
Size.
It didn't sound like
Size. It
Yeah.
sounded like size.
I was like,
What-
size of
yeah.
meatloaf?
I was like, you.
The 7.
What?
I wanted the
I want Denny's out of 10.
This is like a fast food restaurant.
I was so confused.
So they didn't ask on the burgers.
No, they didn't ask for how well done or how well cooked they wanted it.
We'll start in order of best down.
I think mine was the best.
Yours was the
Mine was the best. Everything was at least lukewarm. Actually,
Your
that's a lie.
best.
Your plate was hot, wasn't it?
My plate was hot as fuck because it was sitting in the warmer. So she put it down in front of Raphael.
Not in front of
because
you.
she couldn't reach it, and then she goes, "The plate's hot," and my hands are burned to shit. So I just picked it up and was like, I'm in pain, and then put it in front of myself.
The meatloaf.
Meatloaf, good flavor. Denny's out of 10. Lukewarm. Broccoli, probably the best thing on my plate. No flavor, but hey, they're like a degree hotter than lukewarm. Then the potatoes. Almost all the potatoes had these weird little nodules. They were like air pockets on like cut potatoes that you could just like push in and they'd like pop back up.
I actually
slowly.
got one, put it on my plate, and said, "This has a nodule." I poked it all the way down, lifted my finger, and went.
It just like slowly came. I was having fun playing with potatoes because I took one so cold.
And they taste like rubber.
It was like, is this a potato? Am I even eating a potato right now?
You also had garlic bread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
The garlic bread was
I forgot about it. Garlic bread was fine. Denny's out of 10.
It's not hard to.
Cold,
It's hard to
but
mess up on
Denny's out
garlic
of 10.
bread.
Yeah,
You can.
Well, I mean, I assume
Yeah,
they
yeah.
literally.
Extremely burnt or not cooked.
yeah.
It wasn't very
It
good.
It was medium cooked as bread. Denny's out of 10.
Okay.
Denny's out of 10.
Then Raphael said his was pretty good, right?
Yeah, Raphael's was warm.
Or should all the burgers just go at the same time?
The burgers
No,
are both the same.
no.
I also
Ralphie's
think
was
my
the
burger
best.
might have
Ralphie's
been
It was the best burger.
was warm.
I think mine was
Well,
probably better.
lukewarm at least.
But mine was better than both.
Fries were ice cold, but the burger was lukewarm.
All of our fries
We're room temperature.
were yes. My burger was so if you go to a store and pick up like a hamburger roll, and then just take it out of the bag, like imagine that but like a couple degrees Fahrenheit hotter, and that was the temperature of my burger. It was barely warmer than the bun at room temperature.
You're upset, we understand.
Thank you.
Room temperature.
Room temperature.
Room temperature.
I don't know. It was strange because my burger was more cold because I would take a bite and just the avocado was cold. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, they got this part right at least.
Hey.
It's not like a warm avocado.
And a cold burger and a warm avocado.
How does this happen to me?
But that was your burger.
Yes, my favorite.
Cold meat,
Also-
cold buns.
Oh yeah, also
cold avocado.
well done.
I didn't want to. Yeah, they're all well done. I didn't want to say anything. There was a shit ton of like flour on the bottom of my bun. Like my hands, like I could like climb like a wall. my grip strength just increased. It was amazing. It was horrible.
And then-
Plus two
again-
climb checks.
Yeah.
The fries were also bad. I took one of his fries. I took 3 of his fries. I bit into them. They were hollow.
We don't even know when you cut a potato for fries. You're cutting a potato. How the fuck do you make a casing that doesn't have any potato in it on fries? I don't even understand how they did
I
it.
literally bit into the third one and went, I'm showing the rest of the table. And you could stare down the middle
It
of
was
them.
just like empty. How did they do this?
And Michael's burger.
Michael's
Mike's
burger.
burger.
My burger. So my burger, the sriracha burger, had sriracha sauce and had jalapenos. It also had onion. Those
Yeah.
were the things that I could taste. Everything else was just like, yeah, this is a texture.
What temperature were your fries?
My fries were a little bit colder than lukewarm.
Okay.
So they were warm enough that I could say, okay, passable. But when I picked up my burger the first time, the bottom of the burger, as compared to the top of the burger, was a huge difference. Like the top of the burger was like really like it felt like it was supposed to be like
Warm.
a normal warmness. The bottom of the burger was just like cold. I have no clue how this happened.
Warming.
Answer: sitting under a food warmer that
Yep.
just did not keep any of the food warm.
Well, no, because there's a part of the bun that was cold. Then I moved my finger down a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is now the same temperature as the burger. What was the difference between these two?
Terrible heat lamps.
Yeah.
Up here,
Down on it.
top, right,
It
right there.
Gotcha.
It didn't.
Really
It
bad
hit the
position.
top. It only warmed the top. It just went around, as opposed to
Yeah.
a good heat lamp, which is like that way.
Yeah.
Now,
But I have food too.
yes, you do.
We're not even at Mark's yet.
So, I just want to make sure that everyone knows how much I hate onions. Like, onions are one of my least favorite foods, especially raw onions. I had to, at certain points, when my onion fell off, look to myself and was like, you know what? Eating this raw onion would be much better than just trying to eat this burger, so I just ate the raw onion. And I was like, yeah, this is fine. I have some taste. This is nourishment. Sure.
This is yeah.
This is edible and has a flavor to it. Speaking of which, French toast.
Oh boy.
We'll start with the sides because those are the easiest to explain. The sausage was cold.
He took his fork.
I
Stabbed
put
it
into one of them and
instead.
said, I'm going to try this.
Huh?
Half.
No.
I picked up the bacon and then put the bacon back.
I picked up the bacon. It was
It
just
was
like this.
soggy and cold. Both things you don't want in bacon. I don't want to get poisoned. And then there was the eggs. I had one egg at the beginning and one egg at the end. The first egg was cooked medium and cooked as an egg should be. Wonderful, I thought. I got one of my 3 sides. And then I started the French toast. In French toast, you cut it first, and then you drizzle maple syrup on it. They did bring maple syrup, thank God. The container of it, though. I go like this, turn it upside down, because it's a very slow pour.
Oh yeah.
However-
And wait. Let's describe the shape of the container. It's like a vase almost,
Have you ever had one of those,
with
seen one of
like
those
an
things in
oil
a,
and vinegar top.
if you've ever seen one of those things in a bar for things like bitters, where it's a giant container,
Yeah.
and it has that
or like
nozzle
turtle
on
sack.
top?
Yeah, that nozzle.
It's also like a siphon nozzle that also helps you.
Yeah.
It's so you didn't overpour maple syrup. So there's a cost to like use ratio, and they didn't want customers using too much.
Yeah.
So they put a stopper.
Yeah, and so I pour it, and it starts drizzling. And I go, okay, this is fine. What? What? What is happening right now? It had one spout, but it came out of 2 places.
It was just like out of the side, just like like globs of it were like coming down.
Not where like you screwed it in, but like where the stopper was like attached and it like had a corner. Like
No, like
It was the funniest thing. I went to everyone and went, I'm putting more maple syrup on this. Watch what happens. Because I was just doing it on my own. I wasn't expecting anything out of the fucking pour. And that happens, and I go, what the hell is going on?
what the fuck is happening?
And then the French toast.
And the French.
French toast was Denny's out of 10. The French toast itself was Denny's out of 10.
yes.
They included butter. I passed around pieces of that butter to every person at the table. None of us know what it was. It was honestly at the point where I took the part that had any of it on it and sequestered it. I quarantined it. It was no longer allowed to exist near the rest of the food.
I have no idea what it was.
But it
No.
wasn't butter.
I was
We
not
could believe that it wasn't butter.
I took a taste. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. And it like lingered. I'm like,
The linger.
whoa.
I saw Cameron do it.
I just went.
Cameron put it on his fork and went. It was like I saw on his face the progression of try. Okay. Oh. Maybe if I try. Okay. Oh.
Now, to be fair to this particular Denny's, I've had that like butterish thing before.
Yeah.
And it tastes terrible anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
It's
necessarily
not just
this
the
one's
Denny's.
fault.
Everything else was
But-
this one's fault now.
That at least my second egg. Because I finished my French toast.
Oh, wait. And still 4 milkshake cups, 2 empty waters, and just like a sad little bit of this coffee that I
Oh, and
can't
6 straw wrappers.
fucking finish it.
She kept passing and bringing out food and just never took it.
And I go to my second egg. And the first one was medium. That one was done.
Not even hard. Done.
Yeah, like, it tasted wrong. It looked wrong. It smelled wrong. And more importantly, it wasn't fucking medium. It strained the definition of egg.
I just like how they fooled you with the like they made a good egg. You ate it first. And I was like, yeah.
No, he was so excited. They got this one thing right, and then he goes on the second leg and he's like, fuck!
The first one was medium. It was medium. It was the sort of thing where if I asked someone at a good restaurant, can you make me a medium egg? They would make that egg. If they made me that egg at any sort of respectable restaurant, I could go up to them and throw it in their fucking face and go, I'm not even certain you handed me an egg, good sir.
But this is Denny's.
Yeah, so the first egg was a little bit over Denny's out of 10 just because my expectations were set so low at that
So
moment.
very low.
The second egg wasn't even Denny's divided by 2 out of 10.
It was like the infinite expectations of Universal Denny's divided by regular Denny's out of nothing because it will ruin your dreams.
That's not it. This is the food now. We eat the food. We do the food. We have the food. I'm pulling off of people's plates to be like, is this really as... Yeah. And then she comes back. And we go, can we have a
Just,
couple more water?
just like 2 more. Just
It was
Can we have some more water?
It's like can I have another water? Like she's I put it in my empty cup. Can I please have another water? Or our empty cup.
Yeah.
Can I please have another? Could I have a water as well?
I mean, okay, it's just 6 more waters, right? She's
Five more waters.
5 more waters. Excuse me.
She repeated it back to us. She had understood. We wanted 5 more waters. We got it to her. She repeated back to us.
It was,
Okay, 5
it
more
was the
waters.
casual understanding that you have with the server that I have said a thing to you. I have said a thing back to you. We both comprehend that we've had this interaction. She takes the 2 empty water glasses and nothing else.
Did she not get the milkshakes?
Not.
She took the one I handed to her.
I thought you took all of it at the same time.
No,
No,
I handed
still
one
had
to
mine.
her.
I still had mine in front of me.
I still have mine as well.
Cameron had his taken, apparently.
I don't. I was like, oh, there's something new here. Something changed.
She leaves and goes back with all of it. 10 minutes pass.
Does not come back with anything.
I still have some fries, and I take one fry, and I'm like, wait, is that a fly on my fry?
It was part of the burger, to be fair.
Yeah.
But that sets the expectation of the place we work. I flagged down the waitress.
Yeah, I
We all just turn and stare and like.
yeah. Mark was just done. He's like, please, please,
No,
please.
like she was serving a table and I was just going,
Please.
and she like I would not let her break eye contact with me while I'm waving at her, and so she wasn't.
No snapping. No no whistles. Like.
The polite way you
Polite
call a
as
server
possible.
is, I am trying to draw your attention. If there is something super important, fine. But I am a customer who would like some attention, please. She comes over and goes, I'd like the check.
Please let us go.
I'd like the check, please.
Yes.
Is what I said. And you said thank you.
I said
She
thank you and she left.
left. She comes back reasonable amount of time later with the check. The sort of wait that you'd expect for asking someone to go get the check and they have to go put
Thank
buttons on
God.
the computer.
The first thing that has taken a reasonable time is this goddamn
Just
check.
letting us get the fuck out. we
You
go
paid our penance.
We go up to the front. The lady working the front, probably the manager, most likely.
Most definitely the manager.
Does a very good job.
She does an excellent job. This poor woman has obviously had to deal with this goddamn
Yeah,
bullshit.
She looked destroyed.
She looked like I'm gonna lose my fucking job because of these people. Like, oh my god. She looked like the 23rd hour of a 24-hour shift.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
really good way to put it.
Dead.
And we, of course, we're not dicks. We try to make it the best we can. We all splitting checks because we're paying for ourselves.
But to the server's credit, she already had us split up, and she had us split up correctly.
It was
Yeah.
correct with the sole exception of the one dish that we went from 3 to 2 on.
Yeah.
The one
yeah,
where we
yeah.
had the bacon cheddar tots. And
But you need a manager's approval for that at most places.
yeah, so
And the manager already knew that. So,
Yes.
check was good.
check was good.
Check was the only thing that was fucking right.
The pleasant experiences of that Denny's were walking in and getting out.
Also, can we say that you had the tap water was on you? Just Mark. Mark ordered the tap water.
Only one.
It was,
Just
it was
on Mark.
zero
It didn't
dollars.
cost anything, but there was one tap water for me, the person who didn't get a tap water. That cost nothing on the bill. Did she have to put it back to the kitchen? Did she have to ask their approval to get a glass of water? I know why you put that there. In a case of like, I'm trying to remember who has what. But there was one, and we got 2, and we asked for about 8.
I just like that when we got water, when she first came, it was she didn't know who to give it to. She put one in between me and Raphael and just kind of to Michael. Past Mark.
Okay, so we go down.
Oh, no, I forgot about the thing about the entrance. The fun zone.
Oh, no.
Hold on, before you begin
Also
that-
the bar.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking bar.
Before you begin the fun zone, while they are doing this, RD gave me $1, and I used the $1 to play the crane game. This crane game is broken as all shit, like beyond what the normal broken
Wait,
crane
it was
game
broken?
is.
Oh
Yes.
my god, I didn't even know.
Me neither.
So, I went to grab a Raven doll, a Raven as
Plush.
in
It's
like
called a plush.
Plush.
Teen Titan.
as in the Teen Titan Raven, as in the original Teen Titan.
No.
You know.
It actually was original model.
No, it was the
No, it
go.
wasn't go.
Oh, was it the
It was
original?
It was original.
Whatever the case, it goes around her, comes above her head, and then closes.
When it goes down, then goes back up, and then.
So I'm at this point thinking, I just wasted $1 already's money. I might as well just go for the Robin one. The exact same thing happens, but this time it grabs like the tip of his hair and like it's like, wait, I touched something, I have to open back up. So it just had like this slugger of an opening when it came back.
Amazing.
So
That was the fun zone.
The fun zone was a nook in the wall that had these 2 crane games in them, and apparently that wasn't even fun.
it just said fun zone above it. I didn't even notice it was there. It was like still beige, like the color of the wall was like a backlight.
Everything was beige.
Everything was beige, but they didn't have cool art. But no, I went
See,
up.
I'd accept beige in a Denny's because Denny's is the very, like, it's the restaurant equivalent of beige.
It's true. But I went to the manager and I asked how big their sections were. And she showed me the section thing. She was like, we definitely needed 5 people. It was like the kitchen isn't getting anything out. Like, again, 23rd hour, 24-hour shift. Kitchen isn't getting anything out.
There were 3 servers.
There were 4. There were 4 servers. She said.
No, there was a bartender.
Right, there was a bartender.
She was serving.
Yes, the bartender, I went in there and was doing an okay job.
Yeah.
She was very sudden when I came into there and was ready to take order and was nice and pleasant.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything because it's a Denny's. Why would I drink it at Denny's? That's like the worst possible experience a human being can ever have in their life if they're going to drink by themselves in a Denny's. But
You drink and you get some pancakes.
No, we asked. I think we all tipped like
18%.
Yeah, we didn't.
There were options were 18, 20,
25.
25. I'm like, I don't think she deserves 18.
But there's no zero.
I don't want to put in any more effort into the situation. I have to manually put
I
in
was just like,
15%.
fuck it. Just here's some money. I don't need change.
No.
I'm done. It's fine.
This might have got glossed over a little bit. But there's a bar
In a Denny's.
at a Denny's.
It serves alcohol.
An empty Denny's. Well, like a mostly empty
Yes. And there was some people that had been there beforehand because they left their jewelry behind.
Denny's. Oh fuck.
They left 2 like gold wristlet things. I'm certain they'll be back for that sort of thing. The bartender also did a very good job with that, I will say.
Good
But
bartender.
I went into the bar because I wanted to see what they had there, just as a kind of gauge of interest. Oddly well stocked is the way I'd put it. If you are going to open a bar in a Denny's, you have to expect a certain level of foot traffic. And that level of foot traffic is people who want really hard liquor, fast, and don't want to talk to anyone because you're at a Denny's drinking alcohol. There was 3 sections of alcohol, tons of glasses. Like, one of the cabinets, and there was 3 of them, probably had over 100 glasses.
This bar sat like 15.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, it wasn't like a little corner bar. It was like a full bar.
2 televisions,
Yeah.
3 drink cabinets, at least 12 things on tap. They gave some effort into a Denny's bar.
Now, I'd also like to remind everybody that's not aware, when you have 2 Denny's or more Denny's within a certain mile radius, only one of them is allowed to have the bar certification. And so they chose this one of all of them
This
to
one?
have the bar.
They would have to remodel the good Denny's is what we're
Oh
calling
yeah,
it.
no. The good Denny's.
The good Denny's is
But the
I never wanted to think of it that way, but you're absolutely right.
The good Denny's is like slightly run down. Like the floor plan doesn't exactly make sense, but it's okay.
It's kind of
It's
nasty.
kind of attached to a movie theater.
It's attached to a movie
Almost
theater and a
like a
and the
slightly
hotel.
sketchy movie theater.
No, they remodeled it.
They remodeled it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
nice.
new seats.
But-
It's still probably very dirty.
Yes.
But the other Denny's, at the very least, it gave you Denny's quality or slightly better food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had fast, attentive waitresses. You could sit down there and have a fun time.
Yes.
Not the best of times,
But a
but the
fun
sort
time.
of place that I was thinking for my my birthday meal, or I'd sit down with friends and goof off in a Denny's where we didn't have to be like, have any social decorum because it's a Denny's. We could sit there, goof around, have fun, be there for 40 minutes and come
Oh yeah, no, also I definitely saw a waiter from the other Denny's there. Like there was the manager also said that she's not even from this location. I asked when I asked about the section, she's like, all shifts are open. Please come help. Her eyes were begging me, like, please tell me you need a job because I need some people. And I was like, I'm sorry, my restaurant's also looking for people. We're all fucked.
And the 4th point to Mark's is they would have had tots there.
They would have had the goddamn bacon cheddar tots, my son of a fuck. I just wanted some of the worst food served fine. I wanted a vanilla milkshake, I wanted bacon cheddar tots, and I wanted French toast, because I'm lactose intolerant and damn it, it's my birthday. I want to regret tomorrow, but have a great time today. And I just want to regret both.
Maybe today worse than tomorrow.
Can I say that somehow the portion sizes of all of their food was different? Like, this Denny's was just smaller portion sizes than the good Denny's.
Yeah, we mentioned the chicken strips and
The fries too. The fries that they're gonna
Oh, yeah,
go
and my
longer.
meatloaf.
The burgers
know-
bigger.
The other Denny's, the meatloaf is bigger, and the potatoes are smaller.
I'm still confused why you have meatloaf at Denny's.
Yeah, I also was like,
I
oh.
saw it. I was like,
You made the good choice though.
I did.
Somehow you were correct.
I had pot roast one time, and it
That
was
was
like
the best
pretty
thing in a
good.
Denny's, the meatloaf. The meatloaf.
The meatloaf's just supposed
You
to be all
expect it to be made of
extras.
horse and pig nuts.
It's pretty good. I actually like I'd get it again. Even there, I'd get get it again, surprisingly.
If I went there again, I'd order a 3.
It's pretty solid. Like, that's like pretty good.
I honestly think for those fucking burgers, I could take them home in the car and have them end up warmer at home.
Yeah.
And
You know that internal level of disappointment you get when your entire world crumbles out of existence? I didn't have any expectations for a Denny's, and they were still not fulfilled.
It was something.
Entire time, 2 hours at a fucking Denny's.
30 minutes at a Denny's is short. 45 minutes at a Denny's is expected. An hour at Denny's is either long or you're having a great time. An hour 15 is shit's gotten bad, but something might be up. An hour 30 is shit's wrong. I'm not even gonna bother touching an hour 45. Once you've gotten past that, shit's just fucked.
Oh yeah, also, when I saw the section sheet with the one girl, people were totally taking her table. She had like 3 tables. Like, it wasn't like she had like 3 tables maximum at one time. It wasn't like oh my god, she has, this one section is super busy, she has like 6 tables. I could totally understand it then. She had like 3 tables. Girl, you should not be serving.
I don't think that restaurant should be in existence.
It should.
But that's our own opinions, I guess.
Yeah, the bar's fine, apparently.
Listen, I think if you just tore down the rest of the Denny's, kept the bar, and renamed it, that would get some really good foot traffic, because it's actually in a good location.
Yeah.
The Denny's bar.
Actually,
You could call it like Denny's bar, and just have it only be the bar. And I would go there with people.
No.
Because it would be such a goddamn experience to go, we're going to Denny's, we're going to go drink at a Denny's, and you go into the Denny's and it's just a bar. Maybe you can order like pancake at the same time as your bar food.
Like one pancake.
That's all I trust them with.
No, just
I-
one
meatloaf.
If the-
One meatloaf.
If the only thing you could get in the Denny's was pretzels, fries, and pancake,
Pancake, not pancakes, pancake.
they could have it on a constant fucking loop. Where they have 10 places, all with pancake going. When you order pancake, they go, which one of these is the freshest and hottest? Grab, plate, give.
Nice.
I'd go to a bar that was the Denny's bar if it was just the bar that was Denny's.
Honestly, I kind of want to go there, like, just for the bar. I just want to go to the bar.
Stop.
I want to try
It's
it.
time to stop.
Yeah.
We need to stop.
Alright. Well, don't go to Denny's. Fat Denny's.
We're gonna pat
I want to repeat my joke. If information is a plague, then that Denny's deserves to get cancer. That's fine.
We didn't even play the game. We just got so upset.
I want to keep. What?
That's what we haven't played yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me, everyone.
I feel like this was just as long as the Denny's experience.
Oh,
so much more fun.
Honestly, I would have been happy having fries in front of me and just rambling about a shit Denny's I once heard about. Over that.
Hey,
Yeah.
guess what? I see our water glasses are empty. Would anyone like some more
Yes.
water?
Please.
Yes, as long as it takes 12 minutes. Please.
Okay. 12 exactly? I can do that.
Are we doing the happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.